The Lord be with you, and a warm welcome to you from all of us here at Powerscourt with Kilbride. It's Sunday, the 23rd of March, and all around me the garden is springing into life. There are buds on the branches of the trees. The birds are absolutely singing their hearts out now and gathering what they need for their nests. And all along, I noticed this morning, the rectory garden hedgerow has become that beautiful vivid green and filled with life. You're welcome to join me for the next short while in this small square as we draw out of our busy lives and acknowledge the presence of God with us. Today, I decided I would remind us of a magnificent psalm that has become one of my favourites, Psalm 121, and what it might be saying into our lives this day. But first, and as always, we pause for a moment in prayer. Today, I would like to comfort you with the words of a psalm and leave you then with the words of a poet. The psalm is Psalm 121. I remember being a little girl at the age of 6 or 7, sitting in St. Paul's Church in Glenageary on the balcony up at the top. And these psalms were said, and the canticles, every Sunday when we went, and they have become etched on my heart. This Psalm 121, I will raise my eyes to the hills. From where is my help to come? My help comes from the Lord who has made heaven and earth. The writer of the psalm is definitely looking at the hills and the mountains around and seeing in them the might and the power and the glory of God, and recognizing that the writer is that we are held in the palm of God's hands. And you will see things in this psalm like words such as, He will not suffer your foot to stumble. That's how I remember it put in many years ago now. He who keeps you will not sleep, even he who keeps Israel. He will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord won't let anything happen to you. He will surround you. He will watch you even as you're sleeping. His watch over you, His care for you, so that your foot won't stumble even in the least little bit from His path for you. There couldn't be more of a comfort than this psalm in your life today. Enjoy. I will lift up my eyes to the hills. From whence comes my help? My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. He will not allow your foot to be moved. And He who keeps you will not slumber. Behold, He who keeps Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is your keeper. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. The sun shall not strike you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve you from all evil. He shall preserve your soul. The Lord shall preserve your going out and your coming in from this time forth and forevermore. One of the wonderful gifts I received at Christmas was a gift of this book, it's one of my collection of books, poetry books written by the poet Mary Oliver. This one is called Devotions, and it is just jam-packed with beauty. And the thing I love about Mary Oliver is not just her turn of phrase, her ability to be able to take that beauty and put it into words, but the fact that she actually has the gift of seeing in the first place. She sees the beauty in the most minute and minuscule details of God's great design. And it was she, I believe, in interview who once said, creativity will come to you if you keep your word with it. If you say to creativity, I'm going to sit and meet you at 7 o'clock every morning, and you do this and you keep your word, in will fall the creativity into your heart and your mind. And so she takes herself off and she walks by the hills and in the valleys and through the forests and the streams. And she writes down everything that she perceives. So today, and I will make a habit of doing this on our online because it is beautiful to share beautiful poetry. This is one of her poems called Thirst. And I always say her poems are really prayers within themselves. Another morning, and I wake with thirst for the goodness I do not have. I walk out to the pond, and all the way God has given me such beautiful lessons. O Lord, I was never a quick scholar, but sulked and hunched over my books past the hour and the bell. Grant me in your mercy a little more time. Love for this earth and love for you are having such a long conversation in my heart. Who knows what will finally happen, or where I will be sent? Yet already I have given a great many things away, expecting to be told to pack nothing, except the prayers, which, with this thirst, I am slowly learning.